lockdown, remember? May month, we were not even ready to go to the neighbor's home. We were not even ready to ring the bell of the neighbor, right? And here we are talking about coming out on the road, picking up the machine, going to the patient, COVID patient home, delivering it and coming back also. What are we? We are Rotaractors who are also the COVID warriors. Two warriors sitting in this hall here who went out and faced. I had one volunteer's father telling him, Beta ja. He was delivering the machines to patients, right? He has two kids. His father tells him, Beta ja koi baat nahi, tujhe kuch hoga to tere bachchon ko hum sambhal lenge. Volunteers who are going out and delivering machines. Beyond their life, they did not bother because that guy said, भैया मुझे ना मेरी परवाह नहीं है, मैं जो कर रहा हूँ मैं देश की सेवा कर रहा हूँ. I feel that I am a soldier on the front line. I feel like I'm an Indian Army soldier on the front line facing because COVID is an unknown enemy. At least you know if you have an Indian in Pakistan border, you know that he's going to shoot you. But do you know what COVID can do to you? Where is COVID come from? But we had brave hearts. Right? Salute to those gentlemen. And then what about the boys and girls who were taking calls at home, Rotaractors? Can I have, I don't know if you can zoom in there. I think most of our volunteers were between 18, 19, first year of college, second year of college. Good? Yeah? You were. For me, I looked at them as Rotaractors. You were our volunteers. That is the force that was with us. In fact, when I met the Corporation Commissioner of Chennai, Gagandeep Singh Bedi, he said, how were you able to handle this? Because people are not even ready to come out of their homes. So we had volunteers in their homes, handling phone calls which were directed by a system that Solomon created. And when we had a Thanksgiving for the program, the parents came on stage. We had invited a parent to come and say, sir, आप कुछ बोलेंगे, यारा सोल्डरिंग क्लास लेते. I'll talk in Tamil. How many of you understand Tamil here? Quite a few, right? I'll translate for others. You know what the parent said? Sir, இதுக்கு முன்னால வந்து என் பொண்ணு போன்ல இருந்தா ஆவேசமா வரும், கோவம் வரும். இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட்ல இந்த மாதிரி செய்திக்கு தெரிஞ்சு வந்தப்ப நல்ல வேலை செய்யறேன்னு சொல்லி ஒரு மன சந்தோஷம் வந்தது. Right? Literally translated is a father says that before this particular project, I came to know this was happening. Whenever my daughter used to pick up the phone, talk or use messages, I used to get angry. What's happening? She's wasting her time. What are you doing? But when I came to know that she is now purposefully using her time on phone, I was so happy that my daughter has a purpose in my home and I encouraged her. In fact, she used to tell me 90 minutes of volunteering. I said, why did you do more than 90 minutes? Why did you spend half a day on this? That's the kind of encouragement that our volunteers receive. So I'm not going to take much more time beyond this. Okay. I'm going to ask some of our volunteers, like we are there on this, some of our volunteers who had a first-hand experience of taking in calls. So, the ladies first? No? Right. One of my lovely girl. I asked some videos to be sent by the volunteers who were saying, hi, I'm so and so. I tried to send it across in the group, but right now I'm going to ask Akshana to come on stage and share her experience. While she's coming on stage, I want you, each one of you, to give a round of applause to Akshana here who's coming on stage. Our volunteers.
So, good afternoon everyone. I'm Rotaractor Akshita from the Rotaract Club of M. Professional College, RID 3232. And so we all had a very tough time during this pandemic, right? All physically, emotionally, mentally. And personally speaking, it was very tough for me to actually come out of my comfort zone and talking to hundreds of people. So, when I was enrolled in this college team, I thought, okay, let's just give it a shot. But trust me, it was worth it. And we received hundreds of calls a day, and with a cycle of emotions, we had all these anger, empathetic people, we had we got the motivation, we got the purpose, we got the experience to handle those emotions in workspace. And I personally became more calm, more empathetic, and this volunteering experience, it made me understand a new perspective of life and envy. And with all this chaos happening around the world, it is only because of the humanity, the love, the empathy, all the little things in life, the world is still functioning. And it is only because of Rotaract I am standing here talking to hundreds of people with this happy face and a proud heart. So if you people get a chance, get an opportunity like this, please give it a shot because we never know what miracles are hiding behind it. And finally, never the least, I would like to thank Girish Anna, Bobby Anna, Saul Anna, and Kaushan Anna for giving this opportunity. For giving us this opportunity and making our life more meaningful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Akshita. Thank you. Okay. ஒன்று மட்டும் புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. என்னையும் அண்ணன் சொல்லியிருக்காரு, எல்லாரும் புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. நேற்று கொண்டு வந்த பிரச்சனை. ரைட். हिंदी அண்ணான்னா என்ன தெரியுமா? हिंदी में अन्ना का मतलब अभी उनको जानते नहीं है. So whenever you meet, tell them what is the meaning of अन्ना in Hindi. Right. So let's put a hand together for the next volunteer on stage. Keertana here, please Keertana here. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, that this is a life experience that you are listening from them. Let me tell you what exactly was happening. There would be a call that used to come to our call center, and the volunteers are our frontline volunteers. They would take in the call, assure the callers that yes, you will get your machine. Before even they tell that you will get your machine, you know what used to happen? Oxygen. मेरी मम्मी को ये हुआ है, मेरे पापा को ये हुआ है, हम लोग यहाँ गए थे, we went there, we did this, we got this, we did this, we tried 15 minutes of heart-wrenching talk from the patients or the relatives who will call us. Even before we could tell them we will give you a machine, they are all panicking. All we were handling was panic. Will we get the machine or not? That's the first thing in mind. But before that, they tried to set the context. You know what our volunteers had to go through? Lot of calls that bordered on literally crying. Then we also made a small impact. We brought in psychologists on board, on call. If any of our volunteers felt that they needed to speak to a psychologist, they can call and feel comfortable. Right now, put your hands together for Kirtana.
Hi all, this is Dr. Kirtana from Rotaract of MLA Vaishnav College for Women, RID 3232. So I'm really proud to be a part of this project, Oxygen Free Air for All. As Varindar said, we have to actually handle a lot of panics at the end of the call. And sometimes we used to hear from the patients that, ma'am, நான் நேற்றுக்கே கால் பண்ணோம், இந்த பேஷண்ட்டே இல்லை மேம், என்ன நீங்கள் இவ்வளோ நேரம் ரெஸ்பாண்ட் பண்ணாமல் இருந்தீங்க. So there were a lot of instances, such instances like that. We have to go through a lot of mental trauma. But in spite of that, we stayed motivated because we got cute little gifts every weekend. So it kept us motivated throughout the project. So 34 days was really the useful time I spent in my life. So I would say that. And the impact of this project in my life would be, we were honored by the Greater Chennai Corporate Commissioner in October 2021. So it is not the ordinary thing, right? Not everybody could get the chance. So what more could I ask for more than this? So this all happened because I was part of Rotaract, and that's how I got the chance. And this is not the ordinary thing, actually, no? Being honored by someone so special at the ribbon building as well. So I would suggest everybody, we don't know what life has for us. So whenever you get a chance, use it completely. So that you will get some perks like this as well. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll ask Mirza to step up. One of the rare breeds, male breeds in our project. So Mirza was taking calls himself. Mirza, you are what, 16 now? 19. Come on, go.
Hello all. Myself, Rotaract Varindar from Rotaract of New College. It's given me an immense pleasure and honor to share my heart-touching experience in this project, Oxygen Free for All. At first, I thought it's just a call communication, but when I realized one call can save one person, I got one situation, one scenario that someone called me and just told that my mother is hopeless and helpless without oxygen concentrator, and she dies. And my brother also in the same condition. Can you help me out? When I heard that, I just feel that that I am proud on that moment, and मुझे अगर क्या बोलते इसको आज अगर मैं मदद करने के लिए अगर मुझे अगर बोलना सहारा मिला वरिंदर सिंह सर का, और अगर मैं फॉरवर्ड करके वो जान बच के 3 महीने के बाद वो कॉल कर रहा है तुम्हारे तरफ से, मुझे आकर मिल गया। ये खाली एक कॉल की बात कर रहा हूँ, सारे उतना एक अगर स्टार्टिंग में कॉल उठा के खाली क्या बोलेंगे, सर ऐसा अगर मेरा ऐसा पेशेंट था, सर ऐसा अगर ये हो रहा है, अगर वो बोलना ऑक्सीजन नहीं मिल रहा है, सर मरने की हालत हो गई है, खाली अगर ऑक्सीजन मिल सकता है क्या बोलते। मैं खाली एक ही बात करता हूँ, सर आप चिंता मत कीजिए, हम संभाल लेंगे। खाली अगर डॉक्यूमेंटेशन प्रॉपर से अगर फॉरवर्ड कर दियो, मैं फिर 40 मिनट्स में आपको अगर अप्रूवल लेके दे देता हूँ, और अगर कल आपको अगर ऑक्सीजन कॉन्सेंट्रेटर मिल जाएगा। ऐसा ही हमारी टीम काम कर रही है। जब डॉक्यूमेंटेशन प्रॉपर से आपको आ जाएगा, 40 मिनट में रजिस्ट्रेशन होती है और दूसरे दिन उनको मिल जाती है।
Wonderful. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you, the emotions probably I'm lost for words, because what we were handling were not just calls, we were handling lives. So here is a proud contractor who helped save over 500 lives, not 1, 2, 500 lives. Thank you, Varindar. Thank you so much. So the confidence,
I need to thank Solomon Anna and Varindar Singh, as well as Kaushal Anna and Girish Anna to give me a great opportunity to work in this. Thank you.
So the confidence that we were able to give our volunteers were very simple. From being 5, 6, 10, 9, 20 machines, we were able to mobilize 105 machines from this project. From the process, let me tell you something else what we did during this project. We were also training our volunteers. I'm just going to take about 5 minutes and wrap up for dinner. I'm going to stop between you and lunch. Right. So dinner, नहीं? समझ आता है, right? So very simple. We used to get calls, not only about receiving calls, we started making out calls. WhatsApp calls to patients. How are you doing today, sir? Can I see your pulse oximeter? That's the parameter that we used to see, right? And what do we see in the pulse oximeter? If the oximeter is showing about 90, 92 or something, the machine is still staying with them. If it's going to shows 95, 96, the machine is brought back, right? Because our objective was simple. Although we were telling patients that we want to give you the machine for 7 days, but if we are able to get back the machine earlier, free of cost, right? We're giving it free of cost. Most of us क्या सोचेंगे, अरे 7 दिन का machine आया, घर पे रख लो, चाहिए तो जरूरत पड़ता है, right? देव पट्टा वेचिकला, ये तो ये लाल कहीं से कुछ नहीं पे वेचिकला चलता, right? That's a thought process was there. We were able to get our machines back in 3rd, 4th, 5th day. Why? Because when the calls started coming in, we told them, your machine is there, but it's with another patient. As soon as we get the machine back, we're going to give it to you. We played with the mind. So the idea was, these patients started praying for one that had the machine with them, praying that, okay, let him get all right very quickly so that I can get the machine. And then when they got the machine, when they got all right, they said, okay, let me give back the machine to them so that more patients can be served. So that is what happened here. That's why we ended up saving about 500 plus lives. I'm going to ask Kavya here. Kavya, please come. Our last volunteer for the evening, we're going to hear her own experience, her own story of how she handled being a volunteer on O2 Free for All. Please come.
National College, and I was a part of the calling team for the voter initiative. So when we started this volunteering, I had no idea of how much we were doing to change so many people's life. And every day, every call was a new eye-opener. There were pressure and emergencies to deal with the other sides of all this, and we had to give them hope and assurance. And it was a very new and a very surreal experience, and it gives me immense pleasure to know that I was a small part of something this big. So I'd like to thank Bobby sir and team for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I'm not going to hold you back anymore. I'm going to request a video to be played, a very abridged video that you could watch of what we did during the 34 days that this project was launched. And we were pretty clear about certain things. When we started, we also set an objective. How long are we going to continue this project? We are not volunteers, right? We are not paid employees of any organization. We are not volunteers. We need to get back to our life. How long are we going to continue? So we set a mandate. The day that our call center receives 0 calls in one particular day, that's the day we will stop this project. On the 34th day, we had 0 calls. So we were praying, thank you Lord, thank you so much to the God, so much to the government also, because by the time the governments are able to mobilize resources, they were able to get oxygen in the hospital. But we were so happy to get back our lives also, our families also. But then what? 34 days, we all breathed oxygen, and every night when we went to sleep, we only prayed for those who were having the machine, and God was kind. All the 500 people that we gave the machines to, they survived the pandemic, and they live today hale and hearty. The video please. I'm going to request PDR Solomon Victor to please step up on stage and take the proceeding further. And Girish Ishwaran, my go-to man, making it sure, please join us on stage, Girish, to take us to the final 5 minutes of this presentation. My job is done here. Thank you.
Thank you, Bobby. Guys, happy Holi! Okay, I have a good news and bad news for you. Which you want to hear first? Good news or bad news? Bad news, myself and Girish are going to take another 5 minutes. Do you want to know the good news? We are the last speaker before lunch. After this, you guys are going to have lunch. Okay, I was talking to Suresh and Vinod about why you kept Rotasia name as Chennai Rotasia. Why there is no name? In 2006, we made a mistake. We named it Heritage. Rotasia named as Heritage. In 2008, I met Rotaract couple. They met in Rotaract. We call them a Rotaract couple. And after 2 years of Rotasia Heritage, I met them. I asked them what is the kid name. Their first baby name is Heritage. I asked them, hey, why Heritage? They said in Rotasia they made up. I mean, Rotasia they made up. So that's why they named it Heritage. So Suresh வந்து ரொம்ப தெளிவா இன்னும் ஒரு 10 வருஷத்துல எத்தனை சென்னை ரொட்டேஷன் எந்தெந்த நாட்டுல இருக்க போறாங்கன்னு தெரியல. So cheers to Chennai Rotasia team. Guys, on a serious note, I'm here with a lot of forms here. I'm going to take just 5 minutes of your time. On a serious note, March 14, 2022, few days back, Rotary News published an article in Rotary International website. It's about Ukraine district representative Iriana from district 2232 wrote an article. She mentioned when war started, Iriana along with her sister and sister husband with 3-month-old baby, they left their home, just their car, just their family. They left their home, they want to cross the border. In the border, they said men are not allowed to move out of the country. They need to fight for the country. So the husband need to step out. The Rotaract district representative, the sister and 3-month-old baby in the car, they need to cross 6 different countries to meet their relatives. While they were crossing, no Airbnb, no hotels, no YMCA. Nobody were ready to give accommodation for Ukraine people. Do you know who gave the accommodation? Rotaractors of different countries gave accommodation. Then she formed a group. She didn't stop there. Iriana formed a group with Rotaractors who supported. March 14th, I mean the beginning of the war, they started this. Currently today, that group has saved 2,500 families. Imagine the power of Rotaract. So these are past. Okay, what to free and for all is the past. We don't know what is coming in future. If you want to be part of these kind of projects, we used to call this as an action group. If you want to be part of this action group, we have forms here. You may be from different district, Coimbatore, Gujarat, you might be from different part of India. Please fill this form. When crisis there, as Rotaractors will be there to support our India. You all will be there? So that's the initiative for this session mainly. So we want to showcase what we have done, but more importantly, what you can do for this Rotaract movement. As Rotaract song says, you and me, let's work for the world, what the world should be. So I request whichever districts are there, whoever wants to be part of this action team, we have forms here. From each district, one representative can come here and collect the form. During lunch break, from myself, Girish and Bobby, you can collect this form and write and give it back to us. Girish told me that DRR has to come and collect the form. In which Rotasia DRR are inside the hall, man? So if there are DRR inside the hall. Oh, which district you are from? 3262. Come on, let's check which are the district DRRs are here. Coimbatore, 3262. 3191. Come on. So you can collect the form, give it to your set of Rotaractors, and you can fill this form and give back to Bobby, Girish or Solomon. We also request Sujit to come forward on stage for a picture. Bobby also come. Guys, from each district, one representative. Or whoever wants to fill the form, you can come and collect the form. 3181. Hey, come through. Bobby. Akshara, Kirtana, Kavya, Lisa. Guys, again I am repeating, this is the action form. You can collect from TRR or from Saul, Girish or Bobby. During lunchtime, you can fill the form and give it to us. Okay, let's all give it up for Rotaract. Action group. Thank you guys. More to NC.